Hey everyone, welcome to Behind the Lines, the story in the song. I'm Oscar Butler, and today we're looking at a song that speaks to struggle, sacrifice, and perseverance. A mountain you must climb. This song isn't just about personal challenges, it's about stepping up, taking responsibility, and honoring those who came before us. If you want to make a difference, you have to be willing to do the work. So let's break it down. The origin of this song is the cost of progress and personal sacrifice. I look back and I look at people who made differences in the world, and number one, they had to be tough. They had to be resilient, not be that follower, but decide to be the leader, looking to be a better father, looking to be a better human just in general, that not falling into the dumb stuff that people are doing just because everybody's doing it. Most important thing to me is doing what's right. There are people who came before us who fought and struggled and sacrificed to make the world a better place. They didn't have a guarantee of what they fought for would last, but they did it anyway. That's what this song's about, whether it's social progress, personal growth, or standing up for what's right. It's a mountain we got to climb. And this song really connected with people. In fact, it won me the 2023 New Mexico Music Award for Songwriting, which was a huge honor. But more than that, it told me that this message resonated, that others felt this same struggle and understood the climb. So now, breaking down the lyrics, first verse deals with the cost of progress. A penny for your thoughts, $1 for your deeds. Who will pay the price, the cost for what we need? Structurally, it's a simple rhyme scheme that helps make it feel a little bit more structured and intentional. The contrast between thoughts and deeds reflects the idea that action costs more than just words. Well, who's willing to pay the price for change? It's easy to have opinions, but taking action comes at a cost. This first verse sets the stage for the entire song. Change isn't free, and progress takes effort. The penny for your thoughts is a familiar phrase. It's an idiom from the 16th century, and actually, at the time, a penny was a small reward. Or what I did was I flipped it by adding $1 for your deeds to show that action always demands more than just words. So this next section is a pre-chorus. If you think that it's a burden to follow in those footsteps when they didn't even know if what they found could be kept. If you want to make a difference, you must step across the line. No matter how steep it may be, that's a mountain you must climb. Now this pre-chorus is about carrying on the work of those who came before us. They fought for things, justice, equality, progress, without knowing if their efforts would last. They still fought for it. They went for it. And now it's on us to take that next step. And step across the line is deliberate. It's not just about moving forward. It's about making a choice to commit. And then we come to the chorus. That's a mountain you must climb. I use repetition, of course, because this is a mantra. This is the core message. I keep the phrasing simple to drive the message home. That's a mountain you must climb. Everyone has mountains that they have to climb. That's the chorus. Okay, so verse 2, coming into verse 2, it's honoring the past. I have to tip my hat to the ones who paved the road. They had strong will and conscience. They lived their lives by that code. This verse is all about respect. There are people who sacrificed so much that we could have the opportunities that we have today. Whether it's civil rights leaders, pioneers in any field, or even just our parents and grandparents. They lived a code of integrity and perseverance. And, in my thinking, that's what I want to follow in that and hopefully improve on it. Verse 2 is my way of acknowledging that. It's the modern struggle. You may say, why bother when there seems to be no love? We use our words like daggers. I call that killing without blood. We live in a lifetime where words are used as weapons. Social media, politics, everyday conversation. People are tearing each other down instead of lifting each other up. This verse asks, why bother? Because that's what so many people feel. But the truth is, we have to bother. We have to care. That's what I'm trying to get at in this verse. And then going into the final pre-chorus, it's an extended pre-chorus that I did, starting off with, we sit back and we listen, hoping it will just go away. Apathy is growing in leaps and bounds every day. This is the most dangerous mindset. Not hatred, but apathy. The idea that someone else will fix it, or it's not my problem. That's why this song isn't just about facing challenges. It's about recognizing that doing nothing is a choice too. It's not the hatred, but the apathy that we don't care that this is going on. You know, we look at Facebook, we look at stuff, and we watch people just hitting and fighting and tearing each other down, and it's like, okay, it's normal, it's life, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And you know, my goal is to build people up. That's why when, you know, in my performances, my whole idea of my one-man show is to make people feel good, make people feel better, have fun, forget all the crap that's going on out there, at least for the period of time they're sitting in front of me. And after those two lines, we ride back into the regular pre-chorus, just, you know, reminding, you know, if you think that it's a burden of following those footsteps when they didn't even know what they had could be kept. You know, we get into that and into the chorus, into the final chorus, you know, again reminding that's a mountain we must climb, and it's choices. We got to make the choice. So that's the breakdown of the lyrics. So now when it comes to the music, most of my songs start off with some little musical catch, which is what this one started off with this. And so the chords in that are just E, A7th, B minor 7th, and then back to A7th. And now when I get to the pre-chorus, what I do is I slide down here to a C sharp minor 7th. C sharp minor 7th. If you think that it's burden to follow, and it goes up to the B minor 7th, following those footsteps. They didn't even know if what they found could be kept. Again, I repeat that, if you want to make a difference, and that's C sharp minor 7th, to step across the line, that's a B minor 7th, no matter how steep it may be, and that's an A7th, and then I go to an A minor 7th, and then to what is a B ninth, but I add the E's to it, which I don't know if there's a name for that chord. So A7, a mountain we must climb, and then back here. But just in that pre-chorus, I wanted to build it up. The first part of the pre-chorus. Going to build up again. Steep it may be, A minor 7th, so that's the basic music to it, the chord progressions to it. So here it is, a mountain you must climb. Penny for your thoughts, $1 for your deeds. Who will pay the price? cost for what we need. If you think that it's a burden to follow in those footsteps, they didn't even know if what they found could be kept. If you want to make a difference, you gotta step across the line, no matter how steep it may be. That's a mountain you must climb, yes. That's a mountain that you must climb now. A mountain you must climb. That's a mountain you must climb, yes. Now I have to tip my hat to the ones that paved the road. They had strong will and conscience. They lived their life by that code. But if you think that it's a burden to follow in those footsteps, they didn't even know if what they found could be kept. If you want to make a difference, you gotta step across the line, no matter how steep it may be. Now, that's a mountain you must climb, yeah. Now, and that's a mountain you must climb, climb, climb. And that's a mountain you must climb, yes. And that's a mountain you must climb, yes. May say why bother when there seems to be no love, no love. You see, we use our words like daggers. I call that killing without blood. And then we sit back and we listen, hoping it will just go away. Apathy is growing in leaps and bounds every day. If you want to make a difference, you must step across that line, no matter how steep it may be. That's a mountain you must climb, yes. If you think that it's a burden to follow in those footsteps, they didn't even know if what they found could be kept. If you want to make a difference, you must step across that line, no matter how steep it may be, baby. That's a mountain you must climb, yes. That's a mountain you must climb, 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 now, now, now. That's a mountain you must climb. That's a mountain that you must climb, yeah. A mountain you must climb. We all have mountains to climb. What's one that you faced? Drop a comment, share your story, and let's keep this conversation going. And don't forget, give me a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. And don't forget to subscribe for more Behind the Lines. Keep climbing, and I'll see you next time.